Hello, welcome back to more Genshin recording. So, we need to do the Tatara Tales. So we're going to get rolling on that right now and see where that leads us. I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but we're going to check it out. Oh yeah, there in Inazuma. Let me just go ahead and teleport. Okay, those two people need to be spoken to. Sure. I don't know who these two people are, but let's go have a chat. Okay. Ask the two about the situation. Miyuki. How did it come to this? What's this Mikage furnace that you guys were talking about earlier? You're an outlander, aren't you? You've got some terrible luck to have traveled to Inazuma at this time. That island is called Tatara. It's a smelting plant for jade steel, which is used to forge weaponry. Are you aware of the legends of Inazuman swords? The jade steel manufactured here is the reason that Inazuman swords are as sharp and durable as they are. So it's a weapon material? No need to worry, this can hardly be called confidential military intelligence. After all, the Tenryu Commission feels that having the ability to forge powerful weapons is something that they should flaunt. A few years ago, for the purpose of expanding production capacity, they hired a team of consultants from Fontaine. They built the Mikage furnace, a machine that can fully harvest the powers of the Tatarigami. We've warned them countless times not to let their guard down when it comes to the Tatarigami, but they decided to go ahead with the project anyway. After the Mikage furnace started production, most of the consultant team returned to Fontaine. Only Xavier, who we just mentioned, stayed behind in Inazuma. But during one of the previous battles, something went wrong with the furnace. The part that stored the corrupt Tatarigami energy became extremely unstable. Work was halted in Tatarasuna and everyone was evacuated shortly after. Xavier took emergency action, and he seems to have set up a containment dome around the Mikage furnace. It's only a temporary solution, though. He's probably still on the island now, trying to figure out a way to solve the problem for good. Meanwhile, the Shogunate is only concerned about restarting production as soon as possible. I hear that they're even considering calling the consultants from Fontaine back again. But I don't think they'd be willing to come under the current conditions in Inazuma. And it just has to be that Hanbei guy in charge of this whole thing, doesn't it? Who's Hanbei? Manager, you could say? Always going on about procedures, articles, and applications. His first reaction is never to find the solution to the problem. Instead, it's about what forms should be filled out and which powerful individual needs to be informed about the incident beforehand. He's probably in the city right now, preparing to submit whatever forms he can find. I really don't know if he's actually aware of the severity of the situation. I just hope that Javier or a craftsman can find some way to solve the problem. Javier. I've been calling him Xavier. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. If something were to go wrong, this is not right. There we go. With the Tatarigami inside the Mikage furnace. Well, if that happens, you should probably leave the island. Okay. And you? Toranosuke. Is there something I can help you with? What's all this Mikage furnace and Tatarigami talk? It's just a small problem. We need a little time to sort it out. You're an adventurer, aren't you? This place isn't suitable for you or your ilk. Get out of here. This all sounds pretty serious. It'll affect our adventures for sure. That's true, but didn't she mention that someone named Xavier is trying to find a solution? Why don't we go and take a look? It'd put our minds at ease if we could help take care of this, wouldn't it? Sure. Way over there. Okay. Okay. Oh. Excuse me, I know where that is. It's by the little lift thing. There's artifacts around there. I teleport there regularly. Grab. Also, I just, hey, fish. Was messing around looking for stuff, and I saw some puzzles, like the little world puzzles, and I solved all kinds of stuff. I found a ship that was crashed. It had a bunch of treasures inside. Speaking of which, look. This and that. Try connecting them. Not sure what I got this for, but Davy Jones' locker. Unlock all the mechanisms on board the Serai Maru. So I did that, which is cool. Didn't I have some more stuff? Yeah, you unlock all shrines of depths on the Narukami Island, Kanazuka, and Yashiori Island areas of Inazuma. Cool. And complete 24 open world mechanism activate time trial challenges on Watatsumi Island and Serai Island in Inazuma 20. Stacking up primos, getting ready for my boy Kazuha. Yeah, I finished this bouncing blobby slimes. Check in. Well, let's read Paimon's letter, I guess, real quick. Interrupting our quest, but my secret tip from Barbara on July 4th. Have you ever hit a plateau? Recently, I often feel like I can't improve anymore. I don't think I'm making progress at all, whether it's my work at the church or the songs I practice every day. Though I can still help people around me, I understand I can't be like this anymore and I have to improve. I went to my sister for her advice and she said what she has done so far is to persevere. Don't be in a hurry to grow. Growth is like a kind of accumulation. Stick to what you have been doing and the rest will follow. I believe in what my sister said, so I would like to share this secret tip with you, traveler. May your journey be accompanied by songs and happiness. Cool. Thank you for the spicy stew, Barbara. And core of the apparatus. So this is the toy making thing, which I'll just get this so I don't miss my 1,000 more. But I've been making a bunch of toys. Just as I wander, I gather the stuff to do it. You know, the plants or ores or what have you. And then I go craft a new apparatus. And I've collected a few, but I'm waiting to see what, like, that should be the Mikage furnace. Ooh, it's giving Paimon the creeps. That Savior guy should be nearby. Let's go talk to him. Can't believe I'm actually gonna finally get inside of there. It's been so long. It's been a year. I've just been walking around it like an idiot. Yeah. Ores and flowers, cool. I was having so much fun recording and playing and streaming other games, like stuff from my backlog that can actually finish. Like Genshin, you can finish areas, which I do count. But like actually seeing a story come to its conclusion, you know? Come on, move along. If I'm here, I'm gonna collect you, but you need to get a move on there. Go, shoo. That I've just neglected Genshin for a while now. Which is kind of sad, all things considered. Because I still really love the game. I really enjoy playing it. It's just, I don't know. And we're about to get Sumeru soon, so I really need to buckle down on this Inazuma stuff. So, hey, there you are. Xavier. You look like a Xavier more than a Javier. So Xavier it is, friendo. Is this just Mora? It's hopeless. Hello, are you Xavier? That's right. Xavier's the name and the name's mine. But is it fate fair or foul that we should meet at this time and place? Pray tell, fine lad, who are you? I'm just a helpful adventurer. Adventurer? Ah, a grand adventurer, en route to the stars, the abyss and beyond, arrives here on the island of conflict and Tatarigami. On the way here, did you happen to see a protective cover that looks like a bubble? Yes, for a year I've seen it, yes. No, I didn't. Oh, okay then. No, that makes sense. The containment dome's not usually visible. If you want to view it from a distance, you have to employ a specific observation technique. So how do you do it? Not with my eyes, that's for sure. I view it by availing myself of this work, the Mikage Furnace Emergency Response Procedures, trial version. I followed the instructions to the letter based on the readings given by the instrument. It seems that the dome has been successfully activated. One other thing I should mention is that, technically speaking, its official name is the Mikage Furnace Emergency Containment Dome. Now, as for the Mikage Furnace, Miyuki already explained. Fantastic! She is a considerate and capable young lady. What a blessing it is to become acquainted with one such as her. But whatever happens, I've now sealed it following the Mikage Furnace Emergency Response Procedures trial version, so the problem is almost certainly contained to a certain extent. Well, it might be 893 pages long, but the trial version has no information on the emergency measures applicable in a wartime scenario. We need to form an editor's group for a trial version expanded edition, first issue, and have a detailed discussion on additional emergency scenarios. Anyway, point being, even though I have followed the emergency response measures, they aren't the most complete, and the environment within the containment dome has turned less than ideal, shall we say. The Mikage Furnace has now ceased operation indefinitely, and that soldier is getting incredibly antsy about it. Allegedly, Miyuki recently borrowed some of his people to arrange for the evacuation of the civilians. Now that really got him riled up. But if things continue like they are, who knows? Tatara Suna might just turn into a glorious firework visible all the way from my dear home, the beautiful town of Petrichor. When you say firework, could it really get that bad? In the worst case scenario, yes, it could. We've not yet reached that stage, but if it gets that serious, you'll look to the procedures for further guidance? Precisely! But considering it mostly deals with insurance claims and lawsuits and the like, I was rather hoping it wouldn't come to that. Recently, though, the instrument is indicating that the containment dome I activated is a little unstable, but I don't know what or where the problem is. Back in my beautiful homeland of Fontaine, we would normally have a vision-wielding expert diagnose the problem. Then, we would form a dedicated review panel to discuss and raise proposals, approve a solution, and then organize the remedial work. But with Inazuma being the way it is right now, all I can do is try to determine what might be going on through naked eye observations and my imagination. In short, you're taking a best guess? Best guess, my dear boy, please! This is a woefully inadequate representation of what goes on. A fairer description would be observation and inference drawing on a wealth of professional experience, including analogous previous cases. Okay, so an educated guess. Precisely. So, my guess is that it could conceivably, potentially, possibly, probably, be an issue with the device containing the Taragami core, that is, having a knock-on effect on the containment dome I installed. But even if that's the case, the readings given by this instrument seem off. Something must have happened outside the dome as well. So you're just missing your vision bearer, yes? Yes, that's it. Under the current circumstances in the area around the Mikage Furnace, only a vision bearer would be, well, safe. Anyone else would probably make it around 3 paces. Except for me, I'm a special case. I'd have croaked about halfway through taking my first step. In short, if we only knew what exactly was going on with the Mikage Furnace, I'd likely be able to formulate a repair plan, but we'd still need a review panel to approve it. Wait, it would only take one person to fulfill the functions of a review panel? Ha! So we're all set. Allow me to take a look. Huh? But it doesn't look like you have a vision. Don't worry about it. Is that so? Alright, you've swayed me. It's not technically proper procedure, but we shan't achieve anything by just sitting on the issue. And I suspect that if we left that soldier to handle it, his report would still be sitting in his superior's chest of drawers, gathering dust as the island was being blown sky high. Let me pack up here, then we'll head off. In any event, we need to get closer to the Mikage Furnace to get a better idea of the situation. Perhaps you could go and investigate the surrounding area while I'm packing up. These strange readings must have something to do with whatever's happening in the Mikage Furnace. Pack up? Has that been approved by a review panel? Actually, representative of the present review as representative of the present review panel, I have already granted myself authorization to pack up and strike camp, so no need to worry about that. Okay. Observe the Mikage furnace. Ah, yes. Cut off. Dang it. Alright, we're just gonna wander around and check out all the spots. See what's happening with this Mikage furnace. So, yes. But, whoa, hey, this rift is huge. What is going on? For real, where did this freaking come from?
Your grand finale. Ring cutter. No, my sword.
Blah!
Disgusting.
What were they doing? These rifts must have something to do with the Fatui, huh? I guess. Whoa. Is it gonna stay looking like that? Cool. I like it. Hello, little fox. Didn't mean to startle you. Don't worry. I would never hurt you. You are too cute to harm. I don't need meat that badly. I'd rather send someone an expedition and wait 20 hours than kill a cute little fox. Zoop. Oh, hello.
What's one?
Here comes the catch. Strike is one. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Whoa. Goodness. Mess those two guys up.
With the wind.
Looks like we need to take care of this thing before we can check what's up with the something or other. Don't know what you said there, Paimon. This rift's looking more dangerous by the second. Yeah, those look super cool. I approve of the rifts. And there's one more. No, my Electrograna wore off. How were these rifts formed? Looks like we need to find a way through here to investigate those rifts. 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 Riftus. Grab. This rift is huge! Best we keep our distance. Report back to Xavier. Okay. But first. Oh no, I can't get to them. No. It's so sad. Xavier, I'm back, friendo. Wait. Phew. This situation looks stable, at least. The situation with the Mikage furnace? Yes, indeed. From my observations, the internal buildup of Tataragami energy doesn't seem too high. The reason I initially activated the dome was to stop people from going inside, mostly because of the legal liability it puts on us. Basically, if too much energy accumulates inside, then this dome is completely useless. The main thing here is that everything's looking good right now, so it's happy days. No need to pour over mundane details at this point. So, how's the dome looking? It's got 3 rifts in it and a whole load of Fatui. Rifts? Wait a moment. Fatui? What are those sly Schniznayans doing all the way out here? Whatever it is, can't be good. You've got that right. But if the current issues with the Mikage furnace are the Fatui's doing, then that complicates things. Goodness gracious, how could this be happening? I'm just a humble engineer. I only wanted to come here to do a little research, do some filming, get a taste of Inazuma's delightful culture, etc. How did I go from that to being caught up in this whole mess? It began as a simple technical issue, then that soldier turned up, and all of a sudden it's somehow a process issue. Then, somewhere during said process, it transforms again into an Inazuman domestic affair that Outlanders are strictly prohibited from interfering in. And now the Fatui are here. If it goes on like this, the nature of this problem is going to change quite radically indeed. I sympathize with you. You've had a similar experience before? Drawn into a messy situation that fundamentally has nothing to do with you whatsoever? It's unfortunate. Whatever. I'm here now, and I'm the only person capable of resolving the issue with Mikage Furnace. Technically, ignoring it would be a compliant decision, both in terms of process and in terms of who has jurisdiction over it. But I can't just leave it unresolved. Perhaps I just need to accept that for a researcher, this is just the way life is. Or as we say at Fontaine, c'est la vie. If the Fatui are really here to try to get their hands on a Tataragami energy inside the Mikage furnace, then the containment dome should be a major stumbling block to their plans. Were those rifts also? Indeed. There's no doubt in my mind that the Fatui are at least tangentially related to those rifts. I see. So it's those cracks in the containment dome that are causing my instruments to give these anomalous readings. I must say they are very stealthy. They managed to make it all the way here, damage the dome, and access the inside of the Mikage furnace without anybody finding out. The Fatui are good at everything, except doing good. If that's the case, there's a real possibility here that they've already made it inside. If they're left to their own devices in there, what if they destroy the Mikage furnace? Are the Fatui really so reckless? If it exploded, they would share the same fate as everyone else. Wouldn't put it past them. Dear me, they are truly daring. First things first, we must find a way to scare them off. Give me a moment to think. I've got it. Since they decided to sneak inside the Mikage furnace quietly, it must mean that they wish to avoid a direct confrontation with the shogunate. So all we need to do is make some sort of big, dramatic gesture to make them think that the shogunate is already onto them. That might just make them more cautious in their approach, which will make our investigation much easier. Dramatic gesture. Do you know of the Kamuijima cannon? It's a big gun built using the latest technology, powered by electro. The shogunate had a few of them installed on this island for military purposes, since this is where the front line was. But as the war went on, things changed, and now they're currently sitting there, unused. Things changed? What exactly? The front line moved. Duh. You'd have to ask our soldier friend, but I'm sure he'd only tell you that he's not at liberty to disclose classified military intelligence. If you wanted my take, I think the shogunate's army underestimated the sophistication of their enemy. They installed the Kamuijima cannons, hoping to halt Sanganamiya's advance with overwhelming firepower. But although the Kamuijima cannon does indeed pack quite the punch, it has a limited field of fire and is not very mobile. Most importantly, big artillery guns like these need several people to operate them, and maintenance is a real headache. Trying to defend the Mikage furnace and the Kamuijima cannons at the same time meant that our soldier friend and his comrades were spread much too thinly. So ultimately, it actually gave Sanganamiya an opportunity. After making it past Kamuijima cannon's field of fire, they quickly took down the forces guarding the Mikage furnace. Before the shogunate's army could get emergency reinforcements to the Mikage furnace, they had already withdrawn from there and started attacking from a different direction. Constantly being dragged back and forth kept the shogunate forces fully occupied. So when the Mikage furnace started having problems, they were forced to halt production. Meanwhile, the Kamuijima cannons installed in the wild became essentially useless against the kind of tactics employed by Sanganamiya's side. Suffice it to say that as far as the fight on this island went, Sangonomiya had the upper hand. So did Sangonomiya damage the Mikage furnace? No. I don't think so. They should be well aware that the Tatarigami sealed inside wouldn't treat Sangonomiya or the Shogunate any differently from each other if the Mikage furnace was destroyed. All they want is to continuously harass and attack the Mikage furnace to be a nuisance to the Shogun's army and slowly wear them down. I wonder who it is that is planning all these precise attacks from Sangonomiya's side. Well, that's enough chit-chat. Whatever the case, the Kamuijima cannon will definitely cause an unimaginable ruckus, which is just what we need. And as a result of some miraculous coincidence, I actually know how to operate the cannon. It's tech from Fontaine again, isn't it? Well, I won't get deeper into it, but we do have other technologies besides just maintaining and producing equipment. What if the containment dome breaks? As I've said before, the containment dome is meant for stopping people from entering. The Fatuity have already broken through. That much you've seen with your own eyes. Though it may seem like it's just a few small tears, the truth of the matter is that the dome is actually barely holding up. If they're left unchecked, even if the Mikage furnace is alright, they'll definitely find other ways to cause problems. If we don't destroy the dome, we'd have to go through the 3 tears that the Fatui made to repair the Mikage furnace. We'd be fish in a barrel for those Fatui to shoot. But if we destroyed it altogether, not only would it shock the Fatuity and provide us with an advantageous opportunity, it would also allow for us to have more routes to choose from. Besides, if we can repair the Mikage furnace in time, everything will return to normal, even if we do destroy the containment dome. Have a little faith in me, and in the marvelous technology of my homeland, Fontaine. Come, let me mark the locations of the Kamuijima cannons for you on the map. Don't we need to prepare some projectiles? Normally we would, and the cannons use a very special type of projectile. That's why the Shogunate is so lax about leaving these huge cannons in the wild. But, as I've said before, I happen to know how to operate this sort of cannon. What I also know is how to make use of Electro to bypass our projectile-rated limitations. But, since neither of us has a vision, if we are to get a hold of some stable elemental power, we should go ask the treasure hoarders if we might borrow a few of those curious small bottles in which they seal some... don't worry, I got it. What? But you're not a bearer of the vision? I guess we all have our own little secrets, eh? I shan't pry. Then on behalf of our special review board, I will be entrusting you with this task. I'm confident that we will make a wonderful team. Activate the Kamuijima cannons. Okay. Well, I know there's one here. I noted this one on the map. Ooh. Bang. Break it. Yes. Oh, more? Dang it. We missed. Come on. You're supposed to jump in the middle. Bang. The things I do for the ore that I don't need. Okay, where's the dang cannon? I thought there was an X down here. Oh, there it is. Hey! Operate. Kamuijima cannon. A giant and powerful cannon. Normally it requires special kind of ammunition to fire, but you can also charge it using electro energy. Characters carrying an electrogranum or affected by electro in proximity to the Kamuijima cannon can charge it. Cool. Well, don't have to swap my team even. Kamuijima cannon 2. This kind of cannon does not have a point and shoot aiming facility. You must adjust the elevation and orientation in order to fire on the target. Okay. Was can I? No, that ain't it. Kablam! Nope. A little more over. A little more up. Kablam! Cool Big boom. Okay, and then over here. And the other one I lost track of, but I know where the rift is. So, yeah, see, this one, I knew this one was here. I've been here so many times, again, because there's a bunch of artifacts nearby, easily accessible. Charge it up. Charge it up. Fire! Bang! Nope. Off by one each again. Fire! Bang! Nice. And for the final one, the rift is here. So it must be over there. Oh no, it's over there. Interesting. Don't you strike me with lightning, you stupid tree. I'm flying-y. I gotta get those trees cleaned up as well. Next process. Kill elemental enemies. Slimes, specters.
Let's get down to
Oh,
business.
shite.
Flags up. Observe. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Witness the power of Gawa. Rain outlines the fate.
Finally,
How are you still alive? There's ore down there. Hup. Hup. Okay, still trying to figure out how to get up there. Oh, I'm here. I'm on this island. Neat. Lots of Mora, lots of veggies. There was one artifact. Zoomies. With slime. I definitely need to deal with that slime. Alright. Okay. Nope. Operate. D. Okay. And then just one up. Because I'm higher than it. So theoretically, bang! Dang. I mean, I can see that I'm far, but... Bang! Yes! Oh. Report back to Xavier. What? Knock knock! Oh my goodness, we finally opened the dang dome. It's been a year.
Quiet now. Unleash.
Are there other slimes around here? Or is the one that wasn't moving at all making the noises? That's weird. If so. Okay. Okay. Actually, I see these, so I'm gonna flutter down to them, collect them. There's one over there too, and then teleport up to my guy, because I will not be able to swim back to shore. Meh. Not crazy, but I mean, I'm also pretty happy getting like 1 to 300 more off of a random item I'm spawned on the ground. So it adds up. You're back. My, that was loud. My eardrums are still ringing. After hearing the cannons, the Fatui will most certainly suspect that the Shogunate has become aware of their activities. Still, something seems off here. Why hasn't Tataragami energy begun to leak out after the containment dome was destroyed? Could it be that some of the Mikage Furnace's systems are still operational and have already purified some of the energy? Or maybe the Fatui are collecting that energy? Whatever the case may be, please take this opportunity to go and find out. Oh, watch out! It's the Fatui! Where? Oh. Hi.
Break a leg and step. Ring cutter. No, my sword. Here comes the catch.
Where are you? Goodness me, they don't beat around the bush, do they? Looks like they do have their eyes set on this place. It seems that their target is Tataragami energy, which is within the Mikage furnace. Go check up on the status of the storage device inside the Mikage furnace while the Fatui are distracted by all this ruckus we're making. If you encounter any Fatui, why take them out? I have every confidence in your abilities. Okay. Go close. I can go inside! I've been waiting so long! Oh. You still getting zapped? Zip zap wrapped?
Busted. Observe. Your grand finale. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gowa.
Oh, jeez.
Time to go.
But
Quietly now. Unleash. Break a leg. I can no longer hold back. Let me weave your verse. Rain outline. Things are about to get dicey. Jackpot.
give me your items. Okay. What's going on over here? Oh yeah. Veggies. Investigate. Where? Rather aged notes. These notes seem to have been plundered during the recent raid on the Fatui. The age of these notes has made the words difficult to recognize. The inspector brought a certain number of jade steel ingots. Sir Katsuragi discussed matters of smithing deep into the night with the armory officer. Okay. I'm dying. I'm dying. Does this make me die less? Not at all, maybe even? Because that would be nice. Where'd that thing go? Helicopter. Look at all the stuff to explore. Answer is yes. Having one of these is definitely useful. We need a snack buddy. Confirm. A stunning stratagem. Kokomi's specialty. Interesting. Warmth. Toma's specialty. Alright, up, go up, okay. Oh, there it is. Records. These notes seem to have been plundered during a recent raid on the Fatui. The search might have been too rough. The page is torn in several places, making it hard to read. Before we withdrew, we should have divided the arsenal key into 3 parts. One for the inspector, one for the armory officer, and one to be left in Tartarasuna itself to prevent theft. But we were in too much of a hurry, and neither the inspector nor the army officer could be found, so I was so bold as to hide the 3 pieces within treasure chests in Tatarasuma. No, stop. I don't care. I already read this. I want to investigate this. Thank you. Oh, there's one. Go. 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 You're gonna die. It's dangerous in here.
No, my sword.
Ooh. You love a dragonfly. Nope. Collect the Sealy.
Watch the costume. Unleash. Gotcha.
I'm getting stuck on literally everything. Why?
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah, I wanted those items that fell down into the deeps.
Ring cutter. Strike is one. Unleash. Quietly now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we did it.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Unleash. Gotcha. Rain outlines
She does
your
so
fate.
much damage. Like, Xingqiu does a fair bit of damage with his as well, but she's just outrageous. This should be the Mikage furnace. Xavier mentioned that there's a device that contains the Takaragami core in here. Let's record it down and have a look at it. Okay. There's items to loot. And we all know where my priorities lie.
Body and mind.
These do not last long enough. We don't sit. We don't have time to sit. Oh, crap.
This isn't good. Higher, higher,
Oh.
fire.
There it is. Take a picture. Oh, okay. Sure. Dang, that angle was perfect. Neat. Port back to Xavier. Okay. Can do. So much ore. Ah, my shield broke again.
Body and
Shite.
mind.
It breaks so fast. No, I can't get in there.
Time to act.
Ugh. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? I'm coming, Xavier. I'm coming. I see a Electrograna, and I need that to not die on my way. We're going, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. Why don't I have any stamina?
Body and mind.
Constantly under stress and assault in here.
Time to act.
Did you find the device? Yes, and I took a picture of it. Here you go. Submit. Let me have a look. Good, good. It hasn't suffered too much damage. If all the other emergency systems are working normally, most of the energy circuits inside the device should have been cut off already. That I would consider a great fortune, even amidst our many miseries. I have a few more preparations to make, and I also need to give the problems we face here at the Mikage Furnace some thoughts. Come find me after a while. We still have a lot of work to do here. Okay. I could just go straight into it? He said after a while. Hello there, my dear gallant boy. I have good news and bad news regarding the Mikage Furnace. Which would you like to hear first? The bad news. The bad news is that the Fatui are still poking around inside the furnace. What? That's just news. They very much seem to be searching for a way to get their grubby hands on the Tatarigami core. They could not have picked a harder name to say. The good news is that the core hasn't suffered much damage, so I can take care of it myself. Obviously, the Fatui will be none too pleased to hear that. But if we let them meddle any further, the Tatarigami's power will get out of control. This entire island will be blown sky high, with us still on it. However, if we focus solely on the Fatui, the Tatarigami energy built up inside the containment dome will eventually reach its limit all the same. So, both at once. Well, put simply, academically speaking, in an objective sense, we are facing two separate problems here, the Fatui and the Tatarigami. But with how the situation is inside the Mikage Furnace, whichever problem we choose to tackle, we're likely to have to face the other in the process. So ultimately, the fact of the matter is, you mean to say yes? Yes, that's correct. We need to deal with both of them at the same time. But one step at a time. As the Liyue saying goes, don't rush to eat hot tofu or you'll burn your tongue. How come you know Liyue proverbs? We've been to Liyue before. I'd consider this little gem of wisdom a souvenir from the trip. I have a lot more of these souvenirs from where that one came from. I must confess to having imbibed all my souvenirs from Mondstadt, though. They were really very good. Also, I'm just talking super fast because he feels like someone that just has so much to say and is so like into what he's talking about. That just spills out. And because it just spills out, same process with me trying to read it quickly, he's kind of stumbling over his words a bit. I'm also doing that, and I know that's maybe just a justification for my failures, but it works great, so here we are. Let's get back on track. I have a teensy tiny plan to fix this Mikage Furnace situation, but I will need your help. What do I get out of this? How about the undiscovered treasures of this island and some leftover materials from inside the Mikage Furnace? I'm sure there must be some things of note inside the Mikage Furnace, what with it being the largest smelting facility in Inazuma and all. Of course, as someone who does not possess a vision, I am unable to enter the Mikage Furnace at present, nor would I really know about what's going on in there. I digress. Now, hold on to these sensor beacons, if you please. I need you to place them in a number of locations for me. What these sensor beacons will do is gather data on the density and distribution of the Tatarigami energy within the Mikage Furnace. Once armed with this data, I should be able to come up with a more detailed plan. Okay, sure. I shall leave it in your hands indeed. I will mark the locations for the beacons on your map. I'll be counting on you, traveler.
Take it easy.
Oh, always. Have to tell me twice, Yelan.
Take it easy.
Place. Same beacons from Dragonspine. Collect, collect. So I'm going up to this one with the intent of being able to easily swoop down next after.
Body and mind.
Ever upwards. Oh hey, are those the ones from earlier that I knocked off the cliff
Time to act.
accidentally?
Body and mind.
Here? Okay. Look at it, it's cool. Maybe dangerous as heck, but cool. Uh-oh, we ran out of juice.
Time to act.
How do I get to that? Oh no, my new show's gone now. Dang it. So many crystal flies. I mean, I'm okay with that aspect of this place, for sure. Okay, this is a new spot.
One strike will suffice.
Hey,
Game's up. Time's over. Busted. Witness the power of the rock. Know my sword. Unleash. Break a leg.
L-O-L-O-L-O-L-O-L. What are you? Lightning struck tree. Lightning struck tree. The thunderwood is a plant that counteracts bale thunder. Stand near this mystical tree to avoid being harmed by bale thunder. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I already know. We read that already. Doo. Place. Report back to Xavier. I found a relay stone in the furnace. Give me the weapon, whatever it is. So cool. It like strikes me with a little low-grade zip zap. These notes seem to have been plundered during a recent raid on the Fatui. The age of these notes has made the words difficult to recognize. Nozomu died that night. I dare say that while Sir Katsuragi may have committed malfeasance, it was out of the goodness of his heart.
Rain outlines your fate.
Stop!
The insolent shall be punished.
Huh.
Step. Here comes the catch. Rain cutter. I have taught you everything I know.
Oh no, that killed me? Oh, I got an achievement out of it at least. The fuck's sake. I was trying to use her ability that gives her the HP back.
Take it easy.
Ugh.
Observe. Strike is one. Game's up. Time's over.
No, no, no. Ow. Go away with your stupid freeze beam. Oops. I can honestly say I did not mean to do that. Okay. Ah!
Winter shall eventually.
What did I get? A treasure chest? Sure.
The true
A shitty treasure
appreciate any
chest.
donation.
Oh my god, it's right here. It's right here the whole time. Ah! Leave me alone, Fatui. Fatui. I patooey on the Fatui. I'm out. Phew. That was rough.
Going somewhere?
Yeah.
Let's get down to business.
Not dealing with you two assholes. That's where I'm going. Oh, look at this. There's items.
Play, Dad. Let's get down to business.
Oh my god, everybody wants to fight, huh?
Break a leg and step.
How's this?
Things are about to get dicey.
To the very
Gotcha. And step. Yeah.
finally.
These guys just didn't know when to leave well enough alone. I did waste a revive item on Hutao, even though I was coming up here. I kind of forgot I was coming up here, to be honest. And it would have taken a long time to kill them with just Yelan. Boom! Hooray! We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Alright. Xavier, 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 I'm coming back to you. Oh my gosh, I can just freely wander this mountainside. Ah, this thing, I've been looking at this thing for a year. Ah! Amazing. Uh-oh, am I back in the hell? Where I take damage constantly? Maybe yes, maybe no.
Quietly now. Time to act. Flags up and leap. Strike is one. Here comes the catch.
Hutao vaporizing people is just too good. Ooh, look at all the life forms around here. Don't strike me. Onikabuto? We got Onikabutos and butterflies galore. Okay, I'm out. I'm free, I made it, I'm alive. Hello, Xavier. Have you placed those beacons? Yep. Well done. Now all we have to do is to let them collect the data. How did you know where to put them? I was part of the design team for the Mikage furnace. By placing beacons in these locations, we can gather data on almost all the areas inside. You know, if we set up purifying devices at these locations, our troubles would be over. Done night? If Mr. Floir knew half of what had happened here, he'd go completely ballistic. Alright, thanks for your help. Please take these as compensation. One other thing. I may, possibly, probably, definitely need you to help me retrieve the beacons again at some point over the next few days. I don't have a vision after all, so I can't simply stroll into somewhere with such a high concentration of Tatarigami energy. Not to mention that those rough and tough Fatui folks are still there. I honestly think you are the only person on this whole island capable of dealing with them and the furnace at the same time. Priority investigation complete. Primo's Morbora. Hello? Hopefully this is as far as the situation escalates. Okay, so I was a little afraid of this. I was looking up to see like how long this quest is, and turns out it's a 7-day quest, which means what I did today is great, but to do any more I have to come back tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll see you back here in the recording booth as we tackle some more of this very long quest to get the furnace dealt with. We already got the dome broken, which is amazing. I wish I would have known that was quite so easy. And yeah, so now we just got to get to the end and finish this whole area up. Now, the reason I'm specifically focusing on this quest out of all my Inazuman quests that are pending for me is because I have a friend that needs help with a fight near the end of it. So I figured I should probably do the quest myself to get up to, or at least as close as I can to the fight, and then give her a hand when I get a chance. That way I don't spoil it for myself before I see it live on the recording. So that's the reasoning. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed these YouTube videos. And I'll see you next time. More Genshin later. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Hello. Welcome back to Tatara Tales Day 2, Purification Device. Xavier, who is researching the Mikage furnace, seems to have had some new idea.
Look for a new investment. Mora does.
So let's go visit the man. And hopefully this doesn't take super long because it's already late after my normal stream. But I never got a chance to do this earlier today because reasons. Xavier. It'll take a while longer. Have you gathered all the necessary data? Ah, it's you. Wonderful. We haven't quite collected all the data we need yet. I believe it will take a little more time. That said, I've taken this opportunity to think about the structure of the emergency purifier. What's that? Just a last-minute trick I've pulled. According to our previous discussions, we must deal with a two-pronged problem, the Fatui and the Tataragami within. I trust you will be able to deal with the Fatui. My part in this, therefore, is to deal with the Tataragami energy. This emergency purifier is a device that I have purpose-built for that task. However, I'm going to need your help to complete it. And here I'd thought you'd have a more official name. Why, that is its official name, the emergency purifier. Unless, are you speaking of its official product number, date of manufacture? Well, since this is purely emergency device, we don't need such things. We will need some special materials to ensure this device functions smoothly within the Mikage furnace. Crystal marrow, which contains an inert form of Tataragami energy, is an ideal candidate for this task. In truth, the secret of the famed jade steel is that a special method is used to add this very material during the forging process to increase the strength of the metal. Of course, the special method in question is a trade secret. If memory serves, this crystalline ore can be found nearby. Please help me obtain 3 chunks. I got it. That's way less than that little kid needed. Well then, you have my thanks. Remember, it's 3 chunks of crystal marrow. Bring them back once you've got them. Okay, I'm back. Do you have those 3 crystal marrow chunks for me? Yes. Here you go. Thank you, truly. These shall be the basic structure of our device. Now, all we need to do is wait for our beacons to collect enough data. Once we have that data on hand, I will make a few tweaks to this device accordingly. Once all is ready, let us put a decisive end to this incident. That's it. Now, all we need to do is wait for our beacons to collect that data. Okay, well, I said I hope it doesn't take long. Sub 3 minutes is pretty short, so we're just gonna pin this onto that other video. Yeah. Okay, sure, it's done. Cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy this quest chain. It seems like it's going to be a pretty cool one, and I'll finally get to go in there, which will be awesome. And as I actually have been sent in there, I'll probably, if I have more time, spend a little time like wandering around doing like, you know, collecting Sealies and doing time trials and that sort of thing. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Even if an antique
What a weird situation we find ourselves in. All right, bye. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome the heck back on in. We are here for Tatara Tales, Day 3, Data Collection. Xavier, who is researching the Mikage furnace, seems to have had some new idea. Alright. Let's go check on our boy then. Yes. We'll see if this is longer or shorter than yesterday's. Shorter would be tough to do, I must admit. Wait. Ah, such perfect timing, traveler. The data has almost all been gathered, and it is now time to retrieve our beacons. How do you know? These beacons always come with very detailed instruction manuals. These describe various different circumstances and the amount of time required for data gathering in each circumstance. As for unknown forms of energy like Tataragami, I will simply consider them to require the longest duration. Either way, the task of retrieving those beacons falls to you. Okay. I mean, I put them out there. May as well pick them back up, right? Hup, hup. Bug. Oh. Not bugs.
Leave it up to me. Time to clean up.
Blop, 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 blop.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh. I was like, somebody still wants to fight me? It's that stupid ass bug. Oh yeah, I forgot. Constant electro damage, or as my friend said, spicy air. Well, that's the first beacon. Second one is up above. It's like, oh, come on. Yeah, that's fine. I got all of those toys that I could possibly want. Full again, huh? Emblem of Severed Fate. Alright. We want HP percent and an energy recharge. Oh yeah, I was gonna give this one shot. It's crit damage, it has to hit energy recharge or nothing. It's the only thing I'll accept to keep it around. Boop, 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 boop. And so it did. Funny. Well, now I'm only on, well, not quite on an only 50-50 shot. Because there's probably, I don't know, I feel like all my defensive oriented characters just want the, whatever it's called, the one Noelle has. So I really only have 2 slots that I'm interested in hitting, which is the crit damage, not the defense percent. We'll take 1. Anything else out of the ordinary and this thing is done for. I know this is not the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll either cut this out or leave it in, depending on how short the quest is. Or maybe I'll cut it and append it on the end. If you're seeing this at the end, it was in the middle. When I ran out of artifact space and you saw me go, oh man, again. And now you know how the sausage is made. Hey. Crit damage, okay. We'll hang on to it then. For now. Lucky dog, lucky dog. Oh yeah, that's how I get up from here. I was like, how do I get up? But now I remember. Get out of my way, barrier. Oh, hey. Fancy seeing you here. Nope, can't climb up there. Where is another Electrograna? Oh hey, another one of these. That's fun. These things are dense up in here. There's an Electrograna. Ow. No! Son of a bitch. Oh, you stupid game. Can't believe that little bubble knocked me all the way back down. What do you want me to do? No, I don't want to go down yet. Okay, now I'm willing to go down. But where was that? Oh yeah, there it is. I guess I'll finish looting up here until the timer runs out and I'll just restart the whole timer.
I'll catch up.
Nothing in this house? Boo. Alright, here we go. I saw a couple of Onikabuto. Too far, too fast. Zoom. Ooh, fancy chest.
Dusty. Best give Get a spring
Neat.
cleaning.
Okay, where's my last beacon? That way?
I'll catch up.
Look at all this stuff.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Uh-oh. Wasn't where I wanted to be. Goodbye. Okay, this way. We got our shields up, and we're headed for the beacon. Our shield is no longer up. I lied. What are you guarding? What kind of flowers are those? Interesting. Ah, yes. I remember this spot. No, I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that.
That's going back in the wash.
Everyone on me!
It's nothing.
You advance!
As a good knight should.
Blammo.
Someone in. I missed a spot.
Ouch. Yeah, you're deceased. Okay. If I recall correctly, yes, nice. Now we just loop back around to our man. Oh, hey, a Sealy. Which way are you gonna go? In? Oof. Oh, we're out safely by this weird hypostasis.
Let's get down to business.
Tatara Suna Tataragami. Boar, if you don't back the hell off, it ain't gonna be nice. Alright, we've collected our data and gathered a whole bunch of items while we were at it. Let me go revive Xiangling, I guess.
I'll catch up.
I was hoping for a zoop. Scoop myself up top. Ching. Heal. Whee. Oh, don't look at Noelle. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Shame on all of you. Can't believe. Up. And up, 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 and away. Jump.
I'll catch up.
Jump. Oh, she just so straight up stopped in midair. I jumped and Noelle said, no, no, no. Hey, bear. Back off. I've got a fella to talk to down here. Ooh, what's that? I'm not in combat. That idiot's just mad at me up there. He can't get to me. See? How did it go? Do you have all our beacons? Got them all right here. Bravo! Now just give me a moment while I modify this device. I must say, the Fatui have been acting more and more strangely recently. They seem to be gathering around the core of the furnace. Hopefully they aren't hatching some other dastardly plot, or should I say, trying to do something that we won't be able to mitigate. Okay, and he repeats himself. So that's just an abrupt... They just very abruptly end these. Oh, look. Homie needs that crystal marrow. I've been thinking about farming it up again anyway, and then I had to give it all away recently to the child and then to this guy. This is a 6 spot. Lots of them. Relatively painless to get to and gather. Love it. Something else? Maybe up. Because I don't think there's anything else down here. Yep. 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 Ah, yes. Neat. Even more crystal marrow. Oh, stop being hopelessly stuck there, Noelle. And more. Is it down below?
You'll get frostbite.
Give up. Your life is mine.
Be gone, Fatui. Fatui. That's what I think about them. Okay, it's around here somewhere, but I don't know where. Here. Not seeing it. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this latest foray into the furnace, which is awesome. Yeah, and we'll be back tomorrow for more. So, see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back to Tatara Tales Day 4, I do believe. Process is everything. Xavier, who is researching the Mikage furnace, seems to have had some new idea. Alright, let's go see what Xavier's up to then. Also, I was hanging out with some friends earlier that were playing Genshin, and we all did our wishes together. Took turns watching each other do wishes. So, good news. Ningguang, finally Constellation 6. Amazing. Toma, sitting down here at level 1, also Constellation 6. But more importantly, Kazuha, acquired. Yes, it's been a year of waiting, and we got the boy. Thrilling, thrilling, thrilling. But that's not why we're here. We're here for this. Finally, at long last, it is done. Fortunately, I remember these specifications. So we're going to purify the Tataragami energy then? Well, as much as I would love to get in there and wrap this up, we must not act so rashly when faced with the Tataragami. Moreover, some of the required materials I simply could not find, so I had to make do with some last-minute substitutions. The result being that the reliability of this device is somewhat... well, let me just say that in some circumstances it may not achieve the desired efficacy. It can be used normally just fine, yes, but I doubt that it can withstand any accidents. The slightest jolt will likely knock some of the components out of place. As such, we must still require a little more preparation before we can put our new friend here to work. I'd like you to go near the Mikage furnace and record some data for me. Do we really need to be so cautious? Of course we do. To tell you the truth, I'm already cutting quite a few steps here compared to the proper protocol. If Mr. Flois were here, it would be another week before we'd finish working through this process. Anyway, desperate times call for desperate measures, and as representative of the project review panel, this is my call, so I hereby authorize us to adapt our approach to suit the situation. Okie doke. Take a picture of the situation at the furnace. The photo taking function. So not the camera. Oh, there's the spicy air. What's that? Come on. Clack. Save. Sure, why not? And while we're here,
Pull in!
Give up.
oh, there's three of them.
Rally!
Oh, one of them died? Ning Wong fucking axed him. Good, 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 good. Luxurious chests. Wonderful. I'm gonna ride this lift, I think. Yeah. Up, 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 and away. Where? Oh, down there. Okay, I can do that.
Nice and spicy.
Charge!
It's nothing. You're my person.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Advance!
You're toast. Steady as stone.
I don't even know where she went. I would love to get out of your sight because you are hiding from me like a jerk. Come over here and fight me.
Pull in!
Where are you? Mercy.
And if you survive that, you won't survive that.
To ice and snow.
Amazing.
Press the advantage!
For goodness sakes.
As a dutiful maid would.
Wow, not a single crit on that guy.
Someone needs assistance.
Camera? Right angle? Of what? What am I trying to take a picture of? Oh, the super smelter. I had no idea what I was even attempting to photograph.
I'll catch up.
Okay, we got our pics. Now back to the boy. No, I don't want to read that. Gonna die from the spicy air. She'll be delighted to know that I've adopted her term, I hope. I think it's very funny.
Someone needs assistance.
There's so much stuff to collect. And so much danger. Can't tea from the water. You can make tea from water, but you can't tea from the water. We're out of the spicy air.
One with nature.
Oh my goodness gracious. Kazuha just utterly accelerates the output I'm giving. Wow. Amazing. And he doesn't even have a great sword. I mean, he's got a pretty good sword. Iron Sting's pretty good. Is it max out? Can I max this out? Yeah, okay. He's so low level with no talent up. So have you scouted the situation out? Yep. Here's my pictures. Great, let me see. We're in luck, it seems. The Mikage furnace is quite stable, and the energy within it is not yet oversaturated. At this level of concentration, my device will still hold out. Do we need to purify all that energy? If this device could do that, why, I would have applied for a patent long ago, but our fine friend here can only decrease the energy level in a localized area. However, the reason for the deactivation of the Mikage furnace, and the failure of it, even its auto-restart program, is the high saturation of Tataragami energy. As long as we find the area with the highest concentration and purify it, we should be able to restart the core. At that point, the Mikage furnace should restart, and beyond that point, any further issues will not be our concern. That's the plan, but before we execute it, I still have a few final preparations to make. Okie doke. Well, and that's it for today. Our new best friend Kazuha is here to tell you, have a great evening, a great day, a great time zone. I hope you're enjoying this video series, and I'll see you back tomorrow for part 5. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome back to Tatara Tales, Night 5. I feel really weird because it's super late because I fell asleep earlier, and my water cup isn't here, and I'm uncomfortable about there being an empty space right here. But anyway, a functional test. Xavier, who is researching the Mikage furnace, seems to have had some new idea. I feel like it says that every day. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's go see what Xavier's up to tonight. Chip. You know, Xavier, I gotta get this money. Hello. Oh, Traveler. Things do not look good. The Fatui within have concentrated their forces near the core. It seems that they have discovered something. Surely that they don't intend to breach the core's defenses? No, we can no longer afford to delay. We must move now to initiate functionality tests. What'd that do? By that, I mean that we must test our machine friend's purification abilities. I have no intention of moving it into the furnace only to find that it will not function. To that end, please help me find 3 Onikabuto, if you will. I will place them near the Mikage furnace, which will cause them to be tainted by Tataragami. Then we will retrieve them and use the purification device to cleanse them. This is the test I have devised. Where do I find these Onikabuto? Normally they are found in electro-rich environments. I've also heard that they can survive near the Mikage furnace. What hardy little critters they are. Why don't I just snag some from the furnace then? Well, you could do that, but if you were to take Onikabuto directly from the Mikage furnace for testing, to tell you the truth, I worry about the reliability of my little machine. It is best to work through tests step by step after all. Well then, please help me find 3 Onikabuto if you will. Okay, just do it. So you do. 3 is fine. Collect 3 Onikabuto. I have those? Ah, how's it going? Have you got those 3 Onikabuto? Yes. 163 in fact. Here you go. That should do then, yes, thank you. I should begin testing immediately. These Onikabuto should do. Thank you. I should. Okay. I thought he was gonna like test them to establish a baseline, and then give them back for me to go dump them into the furnace, and then maybe I retrieve them tomorrow. Okay. Well, another sub 3-minute quest. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And or a good time zone, and we will be back tomorrow with the semi-final day of this event. Hooray! Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back to Tatara Tales Night 6. Final preparations. Xavier, who's researching the Mikage furnace, seems to have had some new idea. Okay, well let's go check on our boy. Way down here. Oh, I don't need Ganyu in my squad anymore. Sorry, Ganyu.
Keep your eyes wide open.
It's Tartaggle's time. Did Kazuha level up? No, not yet. I did switch his sword out, so he probably will do a bit less damage, but will be much more consistent. We're on that Favonius sword now, which does look really cool, admittedly. Okay. Xavier. Ha! Magnificent! The test went very smoothly indeed. The Onikabuto have been completely purified. Well then, let's. All we need to do now is to plan our route inside, and we can begin in earnest. However, we must avoid those Fatui. It seems that we'll have to take the long way. This thing is rather bulky, so it would be best for us to ensure that there are smooth paths for us to take as we move it inside. As such, I'd like you to re-enter the Mikage furnace to investigate. If you encounter any broken paths, please help to restore them a little. I have yet to decide our route, but having more roads open to us could not hurt, surely. No expert in fixing roads, you know. You don't have to restore them to, well, perfect reliability. Just place a layer of wooden planks down so that we can move this device across. You can just grab the wooden planks from nearby. I'll remain here and try to make our machine as reliable as it can possibly be. Okay, collect planks. In here? Well, there is a broken road right here. What are planks at?
The wind's nosy.
Let's light it up.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Oh, I forgot that these are Fatui. Shoop. Electrocharged indeed. Give me the planks. Investigate and repair the paths. Okay. Where? Up there?
No time
Okay.
to lose.
Just have to figure out how to get to there. and I'll be all set. Ooh. Aha. We have found our way. Repair. Clank, 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 clank. Nothing changed. Oh god, no! Dang it. No, why are we falling? We should be climbing. Climb the... Ah! There we go. That one actually changed to look different. Oh, look at the crystal flies. They're not good. They didn't do anything.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my nut.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Tidal wave. Yeah.
Dang it, I fell again. But so did they, I guess. Protect me. Protect, protect. Okay, now I gotta go over that way. Nice. No, I don't want the frostbite. There are quite a lot of broken paths now that I look around. Have a gander at my surroundings, as it were.
No time to lose.
And there are so many electro crystal flies in here. Be an excellent farming spot. Ching! Hooray, we fixed the bridges. Crystal fly. Climb. Why you no climb ever? Ah! Okay, we climb when we're underneath of something. Seems smart. Come here, you.
No time to lose.
Bing. Safety. I wonder if this will remove the spicy air.
No time to
Hello. Alright then, have you checked our roads? They're as smooth as can be now. Alright, then let us set off after a brief wait. Hey, are you? I'm thinking of all the things that could possibly happen, you understand? For example, what we'll do if those masked lunatics have already extracted the core when we enter. They might shove it into some ruin guard, causing it to go berserk and send us all flying. Or maybe some sort of elemental creature might emerge as we are purifying the Mikage furnace and might devour the core in a single bite. And in the worst case scenario, that legendary serpent might use this opportunity to resurrect itself. Then we'd be doomed. It'd be game over. Game over! Get yourself together, man! Sorry. My old habits are acting up again. I always envisage the worst case scenarios. I'll make some plans, and once the time comes, let us go and put an end to this. Please go well. Please go well. Please go well. Okay. Cool. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the final part 7. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good time zone. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. Here we are, Tatara Tales, the last act. Talk to Xavier. Everything is ready. Now Xavier can start taking care of the issue regarding the Mikage furnace. Ooh, I get a stool. Whoa. I don't know how I did that to get down here so fast, but I'm glad I did. Okay, Xavier. I'm back. Are we gonna unspice the air? That's the question. Hey, bud. The purification device, backup components, a map of our route, and the data from our beacons. I believe that's everything. Hold on, let me check my memo and see if anything is missing. Beacon data, route map, backup components, purification device. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. My apologies. This is my first time entering this area. Usually my realm is logistics and data. And at the most, I would operate machines remotely. I'm really in over my head this time. It's like trying to drive a duck up a ramp. Have you ever heard that Liwei saying? It basically means asking someone to do something beyond their ability. Though I'm not sure what's so difficult about getting a duck up a ramp. Ah, ducks, such elegant, gentle creatures. The sight of them gliding silently above the mirror-sheen waters of Fontaine comes to mind most strikingly at this moment. Alright, let's go. If this device works normally, it should be able to constantly purify the Tataragami energy in a small area around it. This way, we should be able to enter the disaster zone together. We'll stick to our previous plan. You deal with the Fatui, and I'll deal with the Mikage furnace. Let's go. Okay. Get close to the furnace. I'm going. I got to go up. Oh.
Insult shall be punished by royal decree.
Yep. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Bah.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I summon the power.
One with nature.
Why do they never miss?
Like I went too far.
Teamwork is
Blammo.
teamwork.
Blammo.
Odds revealed by
Into the wind.
Let me out.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows it. Riptide.
Her Majesty's gift.
I don't want your gift. Okay. No, I don't want to read those notes. I already read them, I'm pretty sure. I want to move fast before my thing breaks like that.
No time to lose.
Artifacts. We found a new place to farm artifacts.
No time to lose.
Freshen it up. Can I grab it? Yes. Perfect. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh no. Mistakes were made.
No time to lose.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Lots of mistakes were made, in fact. Wait, why did my...
No time to lose.
Okay. Where did I go? This way? Ah, I see. I found it. Oh, good heavens. This is my first time entering this sort of place without any protective measures. Still, we've actually made it here, so that's good. In fact, it's great. Almost beyond my estimations. Sure you weren't setting them too low? This was high as my estimations could go for this 11th hour solution. In my estimation, this cobbled together fellow here would have failed on us halfway through. Afterward, I would have been rendered unconscious by the Tataragami energy. Well, either that or because I'd have scared myself silly. Either way, I kept a small piece of paper in my right trouser pocket. As long as you followed those steps, you'd be able to take me to safety outside. Wait, did I tell you about that piece of paper? You just told me, yes. I must have forgotten in my hurry. Well, never mind. Now you know. Alright, let's check the device one more time and then we can continue. Something. Curses, curses. What's wrong? It seems like we're now missing about 1, 2, 3 components. They're not key parts, so the device is still working. But if we wish to proceed, we have to find a way to get them back. These components should still be in the path we took to get here. Please help me look for them. I'll be here waiting. Okay. I'll leave it up to you then. I'll be waiting for you here. Nope. Follow the path back.
Wings of darkness. Come, step. Adventure time.
This way? No, that way. That is not the path I took to get here. I guess it could have been, but it wasn't. That is the bridge I repaired, at least, though.
Let's light it up. Adventures, everybody.
Missing components.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. That hurts.
Ow, 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 ow. What's happening? Ah. That was not as planned. Missing components too. Okay, cool. And one more somewhere. Back up this way? Are they all in the same area? Oh, they are. So I've been told this quest situation is supposed to be tough, but I have not found that part yet. Okay, I found all the components.
Follow the wind.
Oh, he's right there. Dang it. The air is spicy again. Gotta go fast. Okay, so it's safe around this thing now. Hello. Ah, you're back. Have you found all the components? Yes. Here you go. 3 missing components. Bravo! Right, I shall repair it immediately. Let me see. This component goes here. Xavier begins repair work. That should do the trick. Whew. Let's continue onward. I know of a spot that shall be most ideal for our final check. That's a lot of tests. I suppose you aren't familiar with our workflow. This is how we take responsibility for the quality of our products. I mean, those few components did come loose earlier. If we don't check the device again, I cannot help but feel uneasy. Alright, let's proceed, shall we? Sure. I wish you would walk along and I could follow you and guard you or something. Because I'm just kind of like going places. And you seem like you have like a path that would be in mind. You know? Yep. Down there? Guess that makes sense. We did investigate this place. Ta-da! Nothing dropped this time, right? Okay, good. It seems not. This is where we're conducting our final check. Indeed, this is the place. Let's turn our purification device up to full strength, right here. However, I must warn you that it can get just a teensy bit noisy when operating at full power. I believe that this might displease our Fatui friends around the Mikage furnace ever so slightly. Do you understand what I mean? You just worry about the furnace. Indeed, an excellent division of labor. Now, allow me to start it up. Let the final check begin. Hi, guys.
By royal decree.
Look like you think you're going.
You can't run.
Brace yourself. This
What?
is gonna hurt. This isn't good.
Okay, that's them down. Hello.
Shadow Raven. Let night.
The wind's moving.
Crush
Clouds high.
Whoosh.
You're mine. No time to lose. This is getting interesting.
Let's light it up. Got you. This body belongs to ice.
I'm trapped. Hello. Those lawless lunatics. Try them in court, I say. Try them! Where were you hiding that whole time? Most safe spot. But let's get back to on topic. According to the data that the beacon in my hand just gathered, the energy level in this area has fallen greatly. Based on the current state of our device and its performance, I would say it passes the final check. Now we can truly get down to business to defeat the Huns. Come, let's head to the spot where the real work can begin. It's time to finish this. I'm ready.
Off we go.
Where's that spot though? Up there?
Adventure time.
Blam! Blam!
Punished.
Whoosh! Whoosh!
Oz revealed.
Shouldn't let your guard down. The wind knows me.
Let's light it up.
One with nature.
Bye-bye, lady. All Fatui must pay. There's one down there, but I'm going to ignore him.
Time to go.
All Fatui must pay, except that one. I'm busy right now. A lift? Oh no, we're doing it down here? Okay. In the battle arena. This is the spot, the part of the Mikage furnace that stores the cores right above us. Yes, true. My data also indicates that the concentration of Tataragami here is also the highest. As long as this area can be settled, the Mikage furnaces systems can start running again, which will return everything to normal. Finally, we're at this step. I must say, I'd quite have liked to use my film camera to record our actions here. It's a shame that you can't. It's alright, I can find some people to reenact the events that transpired here. The name of this film? Now, I've heard that Inazumas often call their stories something tales. As such, a fitting name for this would be Tatara Tales, the quest chain I've been working on. Bravo! Yes, Tatara Tales it shall be. Alright then, you know the drill, traveler. I'll handle the fatutoots, and I'll deal with the Mikage furnace. This exchange between us will surely become an iconic moment in the film. Well, start the device once you're ready, then let us give Tatara Tales the perfect ending it deserves. This must be the toughie part. Let's go!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Going in.
Whoosh! Whoosh!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, we missed. I didn't know she was almost dead.
By royal decree.
Okay.
Will of darkness, come, sever night from day. Everybody stand back.
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud.
Ah.
No touch.
Oz revealed by
Whoosh! Whoosh! Big win? Nope, I lost my big win.
let's light it up.
Alright, that's them done. Ooh, cutscene. Hey, is the air pure? Hey, is it good, Sarah? Safe? It's finally over. The Mikage furnace should have resumed operation. Let's head to the top and see what the situation is like. Okay. Sure.
Adventure time.
Is it still dangerous in here? Waster. And there's still electricity in the air. So, is it just less bad? Up, up, up we go to the Mikage.
Time to go.
Well, it seems pretty safe.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Hilarious. Oof. Just get him. Okay.
Light it up.
It's about enough of you hilichurls out here. The air certainly does seem less spicy. It's still got its spots that look rough. But overall, I'd say we're way better than we were. What's the sitch? The Tataragami here has thinned out so much as to be harmless. Looks like the Mikage furnace is back in business. What is this camera? If those Fatui want to get their hands on the Tataragami energy, then the only way they can do it now is to use those cannons to fire on the Mikage furnace directly. But since that would be tantamount to an act of war, I doubt they would do it, no matter how insane they might be. You've done worse. I suppose you refer to those incidents in Liyue and Mondstadt? I personally feel that given the Mikage furnace's value, I doubt that it would be worth it for them to resort to such drastic measures. Regardless, the Mikage furnace is safe for now, so neither we nor this island's treasures are about to get blown sky high anytime soon. Will you really make Tatara tales? Of course, but before production can officially begin, I must make some preparations. I might also have to hone my craft a little by making a few short films. But of course, this is all talk for later. That soldier named Toranosuke promised me commensurate remuneration for completing this task. Let's return now and claim our commensurate remuneration from our fine soldier friend. Report it back to Toranosuke. By God, it's safe in here. Onikabuto. Toranosuke. Over there. Oi, 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 oi. Hey, bud. Hey, look, Xavier's here. The Mikage furnace is back to normal already, huh? Oh, you already know? Your deeds in the Mikage furnace have already been reported to me. Why didn't you help out? Are you just going to leave Tui at that? I cannot take any action without orders from Sir Hanbei. Alright, I imagine that our good man here must have his fair share of troubles, what with having a superior who values rigorous process so highly and all. What's more, I suspect that our previous actions only went over so smoothly due to the aid of Mr. Hanbei. And of course, it's not as if this soldier was of no help to us at all. After all, those few doors... Thank you for your help, Mr. Xavier. Well, it was mainly the work of this traveler. If not for them, I doubt that I would have achieved anything at all. Is that so? Thank you, traveler. I apologize for my previous attitude towards you. Thank you again for protecting this island. Just doing my part. Don't be so humble. If it weren't for you, I would have been stuck outside just watching events play out. However, I do have a question for you, Mr. Soldier. I recall you telling me previously that your most rigorous superior had to return to the city to hand in those most complicated documents. I imagine that was a terribly grueling ordeal. But now that the Mikage furnace has returned to normal, I wonder where he might be. Well, as to what Sir Hanbei is busy with, one of our superiors, a man named Mikoshi Genjiro, came by earlier to ask me for a detailed report. After listening to my report, Sir Mikoshi Genjiro became quite interested in this matter. According to what he said afterwards, our mutual superiors have also found Sir Hanbei's work ethic to be quite praiseworthy. They have thus decided to appoint Sir Hanbei to the post of foreign attaché to Sumeru. I have heard that he will be staying there, ensuring that the most vital supply line of mushrooms between Inazuma and Sumeru shall remain open and smooth. So he'll be bringing mushrooms to Inazuma, eh? Indeed, making sure that mushrooms make it onto Inazuman tables is work of utmost importance, most suited to one such as Sir Hanbei. Sir Hanbei is presently awaiting orders in the city, waiting for the right time to set off. Ah, that's wonderful. Good for him. Still, having lost such a fine gentleman, however shall we fill the gaping void that is this now vacant post? I recommended a few people suited to the job. It was decided that a craftsman named Yosuke would be in charge of all future maintenance work on the Mikage furnace. Ah, that sets my heart at ease, but still, let us not speak of that any more. Then, Mr. Soldier, please give my share of the remuneration to this traveler as well. Ah, yes, traveler, this is also for you. Please take it. This is a blueprint that I previously purchased from a certain craftsman. I had plans to bring this blueprint back to my homeland as a souvenir, but it seems that I shall be staying in Inazuma for a while. I doubt that I will be returning anytime soon. So I give it to you as a gift. Thanks. Ha! You're most welcome, my friend. You've been a great help to me. Please allow me to invite you as my first viewer when I finish Tatara Tales. Oh, and I have another simple favor to ask. Okay, bye. Neat. We finally finished that question. Whoop 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 whoop. Cool, we did it. So now the Mikage furnace is not only unlocked but also de-spiced. No more spicy air. And look what I can do now. I can teleport here. I can look at the furnace. I can go this way.
Time to go.
I can pick this flower. I can get all this stuff, whatever this is. Who cares? But more importantly, this thing right over here that's been staring at me for so dang long. Right? Is right here? Well, I thought it was right here. There was like an Electroculus somewhere nearby here that was just there, right on the other side of the barrier, looking at me, mocking me. I'll find it, don't you worry. I was just coming to get it real fast because I thought I knew exactly where it was, but I thought wrong. I don't know now, gang. Sorry. I thought I was adding a cool little tidbit to the recording because you've seen, if you watch all the videos, me walk by that thing so many times. But no. Still dummy. Yeah. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed. Next up, we're going to do Mona's story quest, because we need to do it for the summer event. So astrology and the 50-year pact. We're going to wrap that thing up in the near future as well. But thanks for coming and hanging out. I hope you had fun. Oh yeah, one more thing. I got achievements. Disable the containment dome surrounding the Mikage furnace. Yeah. Get struck down by Bale Thunder. That one's less exciting to get. Resolve the crisis at the Mikage furnace. Cool. And some birthdays. Kujo Sara, my wish. Let me cut to the chase. Today, I do not expect a celebration or any presents. My only wish is to spar with you. As General of the Tenryou Commission, I have the vital task of maintaining order within Inazuma City. Sparring with you is a test for me to see if my martial arts have improved. Since it is a sparring session, I will not use my vision, nor will you need to use your elemental energy. Apart from that, you need not have restraints or concerns. Just let me see your true strength. Note, I will set up the dojo and have it cleaned up afterwards. You only need to be there on time. Thanks, Kujo-Sara. That's nice of you for your birthday. And Hu Tao, recently I have been very interested in fishing, but I couldn't catch anything even after sitting by the pond for days. In hindsight, I think it's because I lacked an assistant. When it comes to fishing, I immediately thought of you, my dear friend. You are the perfect person to count on. You travel the world and fished all over the world. You are the master of masters in fishing. That's true. Come and help me out. Are the fish here too full? Or maybe they don't like my bait. Though I failed at fishing, I plunged into the water and successfully caught quite a couple of nice fish. Tender fish slices go perfectly with yang chun noodles. aromatic and fresh, a perfect combination of stillness and movement. Such as a dish is simply food for the soul. I mustn't have it all for myself. A grain of rice on the ground, a bird flying in the sky. With me, who tower around, you'll be so happy you could die. Come quick, I'll be right here waiting for you. Thanks. And finally, best wishes on your birthday, me. Happy birthday, traveler. Please find your gift attached in this message. Thank you for all your support. We wish you a wonderful day wherever this world you may roam. Cake for traveler. A gift given to a very special someone on a very special day. Here's to you, busy as you are in this land. Wishing you a joyous journey in the great big world. Amazing. Birthdays. Do I have a birthday from last year? Me. Oh yeah, cake. What happened to that cake? Did I eat it? Was it just a food item? Whoopsie. Okay, now that's all. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. How many wishes do I have available? Not that many. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Tatara tales in their entirety. And I will see you in the next video where we learn a bit more about our dear gal pal Mona.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
It is wonderful. Bye bye. There's an Electroculus.